guys, this for me is a great opportunity. Khaja cooks. She invited me along to come and cook with her, bake with her. So I'm gonna do a chocolate cake. Okay, you wanna record? Okay.
No, that's not. No, not.
I am here with Khaja Cooks at her very own house. Invited for a baking session with her, so she's gonna guide me. As you know, I'm not a baker, but we are gonna go. My mentor, I call her my mommy, I call her Khaja, I call her auntie, but set me gestop om te say, I'm not your auntie, Khaja. But let's get started. Okay, so to start with our base of our cake, we're gonna need 2 cups of sugar.
And with baking, guys, as I told Dario, you must use the exact amount. You can't deviate from it. Not with baking. Okay, gooi in. No, gooi maar in, hè? Ja, gooi in.
In.
En dan nog een beetje.
Okay, and then we're gonna carry on. Okay, next is gonna be 2 cups of cake flour that we're gonna sift in here. So, I'm gonna mix here.
Alles maar, so ja. Yo, yeah. Okay, and another one.
Can I just do that?
Vamos in die bak, dat is fijn. So we move.
And then we'll be right back. How we're gonna sift this, guys? We're gonna switch the oven on to 180 degrees, but we're gonna add the rest of the dry ingredients. But we'll be right back. Ik is so nervous om cook te maken.
Man, you see.
And then we are gonna add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. But it's gonna be 1, right, guys? En 1 vir 'n bietjie liefde.
Ja, en ik kan niet extra in gooien.
So.
Ja.
Hoe kan hy nie extra?
So it's 2 teaspoons, but I call it 1 teaspoon en is tweede ene vir 'n bietjie liefde. We'll be right back. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with 1.5 teaspoon of bicarb baking soda, which is bicarb. So we're gonna go in
So what do you have? How much cake flour is in there?
2 cups.
2 cups cake flour, 1.5 cup of sugar,
2 cups of sugar.
2 cups of
and we'll be
sugar.
right back again.
Mr. Pro sout meer as wat suiker.
Okay,
It's
and then
potje.
we're gonna add not a heap teaspoon, but yeah, you saw that, no? Of salt in
And
here.
that
no?
is a half because I used the half of that, so you can chuck that in.
No, this is a lot. A teaspoon.
No, half a cup.
Oh, a half a cup.
Yeah,
Okay, so
half
this is worth a half a cup of cocoa
Cocoa.
powder, which we're gonna add all in there. And you're gonna sift that also in. Right now. And then we're gonna mix this all together.
Mooi, tot een eentje.
Lekker deel. Heeltematia julle. And this is a Khaja Cooks recipe that we are making. So this one is a flunk proof free one. We'll be right back. Next, 2 room temperature eggs we're gonna add in.
Sorry, this is now your wet ingredients that go in, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 2 eggs, room temperature eggs has gone in, and then a cup of milk. And again, you can most likely use any milk if you want to use skim milk.
Yeah.
The quantities or amounts stay the same.
Yeah. Go in, chuck it in. And then half a cup of oil. Huh? So that's the half a cup measurement thing there.
Oh, is that all?
Half a cup of oil. Oh, ek het nou confused geraak met die olie en die melk.
With the oil? Oh,
I said now, yeah.
and again, any oil of your choice. If you want to use olive oil or whatever, you go in with what you have.
Preferably not olive oil, because olive oil has got a very pungent flavor. No?
So this is a
So
half
this is
a
a
cup.
very neutral kind of flavor.
Okay.
Half a cup of oil, yes.
Okay, so over here we have a cup, your normal teacup worth of boiling water. So we're gonna put in 3 teaspoons of coffee. Like Khaja says, you can use any coffee of your choice. If you like Dow, if you like your Nescafe, whatever, you can go in with what you have.
If it's those strong coffees, no, rather stick to just the 1 or 2 teaspoons. Because this is not very potent, the coffee. That's why I'll add more, yeah.
Okay, you heard that. We'll be back. And you throw a drizzle boiling in there, right, though?
And then a cap full of the vanilla essence, no?
And then a cap full of vanilla essence.
I throw in like, if I now say in spoons, I'll say 2 teaspoons, no?
So, a cap full of this.
And that you must throw in. Like, you must smell it. Yeah.
I see how you sometimes go in with a bietjie meer because I can't get the vanilla smell so lekker.
Yes. So with ek het die koek gebak from scratch.
Yeah, you heard it. You heard right. So we're gonna mix this in
Do
now.
you smell the coffee? Do you smell the vanilla?
I do smell the coffee and the vanilla.
No, that is how the cake is gonna taste.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Anyway, we're gonna continue mixing this, and when we are done, we're gonna move to our oven.
Yeah, you must first grease the plaatje, no? With butter and flour, yeah.
I have to put her in because you understand, you're on the side, you know. But guys, do and go and give her a follow. Her TikTok handle is Khaja Saido Cooks.
Ek weet nie wat dit is nie.
It's Khaja Saido.
Khadija Saido.
Yeah, Khadija Saido.
Khaja Cooks.
Her username is Khaja Cooks. Go and give her a follow. That's your
I didn't even know that.
Go and give her a follow, guys. I will appreciate it if you do. People, hello. Okay, so Khaja's gonna take over this part,
Nee,
guys.
gaan nie.
Oh, she gaan nie.
Nee, ek sê maar net jy kan
Oh, so that's what she does.
And on the side everywhere.
Okay, so
And
you can
just
take,
butter.
this is Rama. You can obviously take
Whichever butter.
whichever butter you like to use. And then you're just gonna baste the,
Can you go fetch your apron in the
bottom.
court, Dario?
it's an ugly one. Yeah, you're gonna baste the bottom of your pan like that. And then next we are gonna add in our,
Just spread this nicely with your... Ek het nie spread in.
because it's no so yellow. So we've spread it out evenly. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some flour and just dust it
For what now?
over your base of your
Is that
Plaatje.
Pyrex, this plaatje, whatever you want to call it, like that, just like that. And then we're gonna add in the main ingredient, which is gonna be,
As you can see, you know, just show them this is not a very, it's a very runny base. Don't be alarmed when you see it like this. No? Don't throw anything in. It's supposed to be like this. This is what makes it so light
Moist.
and airy, because it's not a very dense base. It's very thin. Okay, as you can see, you must be so careful.
okay, and here we go, Bismillah.
Bismillah. Look at that chocolate goodness.
Yes. Yes.
Here we go. I last the pitchy 8. Okay, that's enough here. Okay.
And then we'll be back. Okay, next we're gonna place it into our preheated oven for 30 to 35 minutes.
Bismillah.
And then for you, in order for you to check if it is right, you take your toothpick or you take any stick that you have, you poke it in, and if it comes out clean, then you know
It's
your
done.
cake is done. Anyway, we'll show you once we start doing the things over here. So guys, while the cake is in, I forgot to record this.
What one do you want? The yellow one?
I'm
I
busy
have
cutting
this
up
one
the
here.
steak into strips. We're gonna make my famous Roti Gatsby. Full house masala steak Roti Gatsby. So we've rinsed the meat, we've cut them up in strips. Now we're gonna place them back in our bowl, give them one last rinse, and then we're gonna start with that. But we're not gonna make content about this because if you go on my profile, you will see my full house masala steak catfish that I sell, that I make. So
Jim,
we'll be back when the cake is done.
my husband.
Okay, we're gonna take out the cake now. It's been in for about 35 minutes, like I said, and this is looking absolutely amazing. There we go.
The smell.
And we're gonna let this cake cool off
Yeah.
until it's completely cooled off, because you can't put any creams or icings or whatever on it because it's just gonna melt. So we'll be right back, Ella.
Snowflakes.
So over there, Khaja's showing you what she likes to do when the cake is cooled down a little bit. So she just sprinkles over some icing, sugar, and you can carry on.
Not a lot, not just like I threw in a tablespoon in here. Because we are going to have this with custard.